With the kids back to school and busy schedules galore, who doesn't have a busy schedule? You may be looking for some quick yet delicious meal options to help you spend more time with your family. Today, Mary Rapoport from the Virginia Egg Council is here with a perfect recipe to help you make the most out of those family dinners. Mary, welcome to the show.
It's so good to be here. And this is the first time we've been together.
I know that you and I have been together. You are a veteran of the show. So what are you? You have a whole spread here.
This is so fun. Yeah.
This is fun. So what are we making today?
First of all, I developed this recipe, which I called Virginia is for Lovers Taco Frittata.
Okay, Taco Frittata.
And I developed it for a bunch of football players that I was doing a program for. And I was thinking, what are these guys? What do you think they can actually do in the kitchen, and what would they really like? And, you know, everyone loves tacos, right? And so I was thinking, how would I get to incorporate this? And so I came up with this recipe using a frittata for the base for like a taco business.
Yeah.
And a frittata is basically an open-faced omelet.
Okay.
So that's it. So you start off with a skillet that you've got nice and hot.
Okay.
And you spray it. You can use butter, or you can use margarine, or you can use, this is olive oil.
Oh yeah,
so
I like to do
olive oil
oil
spray. So I've got that going, and it's nice and hot. And I have 8 eggs in here.
Oh
now, this
wow,
is going to feed at least 4 people.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
At least 4 people. So you pour them in there as if you're making scrambled eggs.
Okay.
Or an omelet. And now remember, it's supposed to be on a high heat. You would pull this towards the center. Always pulling it towards the center, tipping the pan, and if there were actually heat under here, it would be cooking. And what would happen is the raw part kind of goes over the top, and then you end up with something that looks a lot like this.
Okay, yes.
You can see, and it's still a little bit moist, and that's exactly what you want. What I had been doing is kind of pulling this and it going like that.
Okay.
And then now what you do is you put on some chili. This is straight out of a can.
Okay.
And this is no bean chili.
Okay, you stick that on top.
Yeah, because my husband doesn't like beans. But you could do bean chili if you want to also.
Right.
The oven is at 350 degrees.
Okay.
And
so we have chili, and now we have cheese.
And this is the Mexican cheese blend. You put about a half a cup of that on here. And then, now, if you happen to have this, you see this handle right here, it's plastic.
Okay, yes, okay.
If I had a plastic handle, I would just take some foil and wrap it around. Yeah, and it just keeps it from melting. You don't want it to melt. And then this one, of course, is metal, so I don't have to do that. It goes in 350 degrees. Okay. And then you'll see it takes about 8 to 10 minutes. And it starts getting hot and bubbly.
Yes.
And it finishes cooking that frittata that was a little bit raw inside. Okay, so here we go to this.
Finished product.
This is the finished product. I've taken the plastic, the foil off of this.
Yes.
And then on top of
toppings.
this, yeah, you just put the typical toppings you would have on a taco.
Right.
And so here's sour cream. And you can use low-fat sour cream. You can use Greek yogurt if you want.
Some salsa.
Some salsa goes on top. And
whatever your family loves.
Whatever it is. And so now here's the part that I love.
Okay.
You take a bunch of
chips, and then you break them
just
up.
break them up on top like that.
I'll help you there.
Yeah. And then some cilantro. Isn't that, oops. Cilantro goes on top. And then you serve it in a wedge.
Oh, okay, so just kind of like a pie.
Yeah, just like a pie. You could actually just put this right on the table. Look at this. You serve it like this. And this is a nice, a really substantial serving.
That's a lot.
And I would put some fruit with it.
Okay.
And the meal is on the table in no time at all.
Yeah, this was quick.
Isn't that fast? I mean, even without heat, we did it.
I know. That is really quick.
Great. You can go to dinnereggs.com and get all kinds of great dinner recipes. Our our web address is virginiaeggcouncil.org. Okay. There it is right there. Isn't that pretty?
There it is.
Yeah, and so,
on the screen.
Yeah.
You have been wonderful. This is so easy, and I've learned a couple things today about cooking, you know, because whenever you're making scrambled eggs, I feel like I always overcook them, and so that little trick of moving it toward the center.
When you're doing scrambled eggs, slow is the best thing. Slow and low, just almost like you're making cream.
Right. Okay.
That's the trick with that.
Right. My husband loves those, and I always overcook them, and I think he's very, very kind to be like, oh, no, this is really good.
So Virginia is for lovers, because we are,
Yes, we are.
Taco Frittata.